17th of November 2023. Going back to Iditarod type content leading up to the race this year, a guy I haven't talked about as much as I should, I think, is Matt Failor. I saw Robert Forto or someone did an interview with the radio stuff, and I haven't watched any of those interviews, but it made me think. I looked back at last year's results. I was talking about how Jesse Holmes had brought in a team, you know what I mean, right in the front group, big, happy, healthy team, and that sort of swing the pendulum. It could potentially swing the pendulum back in terms of strategies from this sort of philosophy, team management strategy, which we've seen played out where a lot of the top competitors the last decade plus are doing not just a couple long runs at the very end of the race in terms of like a grind type, tortoise type strategy and speed and team management, but half a dozen or more long runs like that. Again, like I mentioned, the European, the CVs type strategy. I'm not sure the numbers of dogs Matt Failor brought in, but he's another guy who's been in the mix a few years now, has a Cusco victory under his belt, and he was just, I think, one or two slots back in terms of final positioning last year, and I did it 2023 from Jesse Holmes and from that top five. So, someone else who is in the mix. One of the things that personally, I'm not following this sport as much as I had when I was much younger. How many of these guys have a yearling team, a puppy team, a group of, dogs coming up to supplement their supplement and add to their core veteran, race team and the dogs that are eligible to potentially make their race team that are in training each year. So, I don't know I know that might be a chink in the armor of a competitor like Nick Petit. I've mentioned a couple times. He just has never really had, a yearling team in the race like a Brent or, like Mitch or Jeff and some of these big mushers. So, but, looking at Matt Failor, throwing him in there, is it going to be something where we're going to see him put it together, or is Jesse going to put it together? Is there going to be the management and the team and the strategy and the team management swing back towards, bringing more rest into a schedule and a faster, healthier, happier team? Or is it going to stay? Was that just an outlier event where Jesse did that last